Hi, I'm Tony Akose Ogobegwu. Jesus was tempted to commit suicide. Yeah, that's what the Bible shows us. First, we're told that he was tempted with every temptation that we are tempted with, though he didn't sin. But particularly, one of the three temptations that he was tempted with was suicide. And let's read. Then the devil brought him, Jesus, to Jerusalem, set him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down from here." Did you hear that? Throw yourself down. Now, let's bring it to our daily lives. There are many voices that people are hearing. Throw yourself down. Do yourself harm. It's not different from what we just heard. The author, the mastermind of that voice, that thought, is the same person who tempted Jesus with the same temptation that he is tempting you now, to throw yourself down, which whatever that means, to harm yourself. No, it wasn't the thought of Jesus, neither is it your thought. Now that brings me to a story I want to share with us. Many years ago, I traveled to a city very far, and the journey was tedious. I got into the city very late, and it wasn't my nation. I didn't know anybody in that place, and the streets were deserted. No taxis. Then I turned to the filling station, and I saw a taxi parked. And I walked up towards the taxi, and I saw a queue of people. They were on a queue in a public phone booth. And a young man walks up to me and says, "I'm the taxi driver. Where are you going?" And I explained to him my situation. And I'm a foreigner. I'm looking for a pastor. I don't have his address. His phone isn't going through. He says, "I think I know someone that can take you there. So, but wait for me to finish my call." He finished his call and came, we went. And on our way, he said to me, "I just went to speak to my mom now." Oh, I said, "Good, she's in England." And I'm a pastor, and I just finished my fast this evening. And we continued. He dropped me off, and he didn't take money from me. And I had a set of 3 books, Identifying the Voice of God, Healing for Your Marriage, Knowing Who to Marry. And I just thought, this guy has been kind to me. Why don't you give him a set of these books? So I called him and said, "You've been kind to me, so please take these books." And he took and left. Very early in the morning, there was a knock on the door. It was this young man. And he walked into the room I was staying. And he says, "Pastor Tony, I came to give my gratitude to you." I said, "For what?" "I'm the one to look for you. You took me around, got me to the place where I was looking for, and you didn't collect money." And he smiled. He said, "I was to die last night. You met me at about 1 a.m. I had set my heart to take my life at 3 a.m. The poison was prepared. When you saw me at the phone booth, I went to say bye-bye to my mother, because that would be the last time she will hear my voice. But you gave me 3 books. I looked at the 3 titles. I didn't need Healing for Your Marriage because I'll be dying in 2 hours. I didn't need Knowing Who to Marry. It wasn't relevant to my situation. But the 3rd one captured my attention, identifying the voice of God. I said, so while I'm waiting to die, let me read. And as I was reading, Pastor Tony, I got to a place where you said, the voice that you are hearing that is so persuasive that makes you think you're talking to yourself is the devil speaking to you, if it is not telling you anything that is consistent with what the Bible says. And that jolted me. It was like somebody was speaking to me, that the voice I have been hearing to take my life was actually the devil. Though I was so convinced that it was a rational thing to do in the situation I found myself. But then I realized that it was the voice of an enemy. The same person that spoke to the devil, that spoke to Jesus, to throw himself down, was speaking to this man to kill himself. And can I say this to you? The same person that is telling you to kill yourself is the same person that told Jesus to throw himself down. Is the same person that told this young man to kill himself, drink the poison and end it. It's not a different person. Your circumstances may be different, but the orchestrator of that thought is the same person. Are you under different pressures to take your life, to hurt yourself? Stop. Go no further. You are not the architect of that thought. It's a script that has been written, perfectly written, but you are being recruited. It's a suicidal script. You are the actor, but you are not the author. The author is an evil one, but he can proceed no further until he gets you. It's like he gives you a sword and tells you to strike at yourself. You won't do that. The enemy of your soul wants to destroy you, but God is bringing this message to you today to tell you that you are not alone in this. Jesus went through the same thing you're going through. The devil told him to throw himself down. He didn't. The young man didn't. And you won't. God bless you.